Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for tuning in. And today I am going to share with you my HDTV home renovation makeover. Bulldozer, take it away, flip it up, however you want to call it. Because this house right here, it took me years to actually come back and check this household. It's been since 2014. And this is what it looks like. I created an attic room for one of the kids. And those siblings, they did not get along. Trust me, they had problems. And when you look at also this bathroom, that bedroom, and then when you look at the hallway, the baby nursery, I mean, look at that. The teen room, and then look at the floor, and then, oh my gosh, no railing, no hand railing. Crazy. Look at the bathroom. I mean, I went black and white. I just put things together, and when I went to this room, I was like, wait a minute, what did I do with the walls? And then the kids' room here, like the twin sisters, because they were twins, that room colors all over the place. But I decided I was going to go ahead and take like all of the pictures eventually, but I started back down here in the dining area, and I said I'm gonna go ahead and just take this table and I'm just going to put it in the inventory because you want to have something to keep as a memory, and that's what I'm doing. And you know, that's something I think we all do sometimes, even in real life, you know. And I decided also to just, I was going to take this light, but I was like, I'm going to take this here, and then I'm going to take this, and I went over to here to the kitchen area, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna keep this right here. I kind of like the green color, but I might not make this color as the kitchen. So I don't know, but I'm gonna keep certain things, like I said. Now, as I go over here, collecting this, and I don't think I was going to go ahead and keep that anyway. But I took certain things because I can always just copy and just keep going like that. You know, just copy and pasting. But wait a minute, guys. Moment of silence. Okay, so I gave a moment of silence to my Sims because they passed away, and as you see, it was a lot of family members that moved on. I did keep certain things of that. Oh, didn't see that one there, but I am glad I kind of paused a little. And here we go again. Alright, back down here to this basement area. It is very wide. And then I went back up here and forgot to get that. And then I came over here and saw this bedroom. Now, I didn't know I had a bedroom down here in the basement, which is weird. I think I must have been thinking to separate the family and have like the sister, or I don't know who it was that lived here in the basement. Oh my goodness, that's weird. But as you see, y'all, I did a lot of red, like 50 shades of red. Okay, I even did red in this bathroom, red on the carpet. Look, oh my goodness. I mean, the other colors were okay, but come on. But right here, this is the babies, the new generation that I actually abandoned. I hope they ain't die because they look pale. But when I go back to play them, I will actually know if they are living or not. But as far as everything else, I just was like, I wanted to keep this bathroom here, but at the same time, I don't know if I wanted to save it. So I just went ahead and just, you know, made my mind up to just delete everything and just start all over. And maybe I might put this back into the new home that I'm going to do. But other than that, I'm not trying to make it as the same home. You know, you want to do fresh, period. And as far as everything else, I just took my time to break everything down because I started having memories. Because I remember the sister that died here. She was a twin, and she actually drowned, and she was a teenager. And it kind of bothered me. So I think that's why I ended up not playing this household for too long, because I was a little upset. And she was so adorable. But what sim we create is not adorable, okay? So yeah, I just went ahead and was like, it's time for this home to get a makeover, period. This was probably definitely a rush job. Like, I literally was trying to create fast. And you learn through lessons when you create things. And experience is the best teacher. You know what I'm saying, y'all? I'm gonna tell you that much. But we're gonna go ahead and say bye bye, and a deep breath, woosah, and bulldoze, gone, pow, bye house. Okay, I tried my best, y'all. Well, kinda, but it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Now I'm gonna go ahead and show you that I literally just went ahead and was trying to decide what type of grass I was going to use. So I just went ahead with the basic type color green grass that I normally would use, and I was like, that's perfect. Okay, sure. And we're going to go ahead and transition over to here real quick. And this is where I chose the pavement because I was trying to figure out what I wanted to do, and I just went ahead and was just trying to pick the perfect position for putting down the pavement. And I mean, sometimes you're thinking on what you want to build, and I said, you know what? I think I'm gonna try to build something that I haven't built for none of my Sims. And I said, I'm gonna put this wall here, and I'm gonna try this little wall on this side, and maybe a bigger one. I'm not too sure, but I just went ahead and just started going for it. I was like, copy here, this one, copy this. And then it hit me. I was like, I'm going to create a contemporary drive under style type house. Why not? And that's why I went ahead and I just like, that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, for their glow up. So I went ahead, and that's when I was like, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna get a platform, and I'm going to put a platform somewhere either here or closer to the house. And I created a smaller one, and then I said, I'm going to lift this. And after I did that, y'all, I was like, okay, I'm gonna put that over here. And then that's when it started coming to me more. It was like, okay, let's get these stairs. And we're going to put it right here. I'm going to turn them. And then I was like, you know what? Let me add some more platforms. Boom, here it is. You can do a lot with platforms. So I kind of was like, I'm going to do this. And then I went ahead and just moved this platform and placed it over here. So it would be easier for them to step up and walk up on the stairs. And at this point, I just went ahead rearranging the platform, and I was just like, let me picture what my Sims are going to be able to do when they walk up these steps. They won't be able to get in their house. So I just went ahead and moved these walls back. And after I did that, I was like, okay, now I can picture them walking up. Then I decided to go ahead and get some columns and try to put them up on the porch part. And I was like, that's not going to work. So I went ahead and put it beside this platform. To me, that didn't work because I was like, I'm going to rearrange it, go up and down. Maybe then it'll look like something I'm picturing. No. So I went ahead and put the column over it by the wall. That didn't work for me. So I just went ahead and got rid of it. Then I went ahead and just started building more walls, y'all. I just kept on building because at this point I was just getting a little confused and kind of frustrated. And I'm being honest. As you see how the screen going, y'all. I was frustrated at this point because I was like, what do I want to do? You know? At first I had my mind together what to do, and then it was just like, no. And I know a lot of y'all get like that sometimes. But at this point, I was going to keep the house small, but I just went ahead and started expanding it, stretching everything, because they're going to need a lot more space, you know. It's 4 adults and it's 2 babies, and you know the baby's going to eventually grow, so I'm going to have to make more space. And when I kind of pulled back the screen, I looked and it was like, okay, this is something that I can picture, and I liked it. And I just want to say to those that are watching my video, please stay encouraged. It's a hard time right now. People going through it. Keep y'all heads up. You hear me? Don't let nobody make you feel like you can't do something in life. Because you can do it. Whatever you put your mind to, you can do it. Right? Alright, baby. Alright, let's go. So, as you see right here, y'all, because I'm going back to this. I went to go ahead and remove this down here, but I was like, put it back because they're going to need it. And plus, I wanted to make it look different. And so I just went ahead and painted, as you see, the platforms black. And I put a half wall. And at this point, I was thinking to put a plant or some type of flower or something that when they walk up, it can be sitting there. And I said, you know, I don't know if that would be smart to do that because then it can block the Sims. And y'all know how it is with Sims. When you go to block something, they ain't gonna walk. They gonna stand there and complain. So I just went ahead, y'all, and decided to put a little plant or something up here. So I just went with this. Plus it was easier to do because you can put this on a wall. You know, boom, there it is. And ta-da, there it is, my finishing product a little bit right here, because I'm not really finished. I just finished the exterior part of somewhat. But I just went ahead right here and started coloring the floors black because I just felt like I wanted to do that black. I don't know, I just pictured it. And I was like, what else should I do? Should I make the patio part black? And I was like, no, I'm just gonna stick with doing the trimming. So I just went ahead and did the trimming, and I actually did black, and I didn't like it. So I decided to go ahead and do the trimming with the color of gray, which I felt like would bring it out. And I just went ahead and just kept on doing it. Now as y'all see, I already had done the fence, but the fence is black. Too much black for me. So I just went ahead and decided to do gray. And when I pulled back to look, you know, further from the view, and I said, oh, I'm starting to like this. I'm loving it. I pulled back a little bit and I said, yeah, it's making the house pop. Perfect. So I just went ahead and continued with the trimming, going around the house and, you know, trying to get things together to see if it's to my liking. And it was coming together. And I just went ahead and started just putting a little bit more trimming, and I was like, okay, I like it. Now around here I still got a lot more stuff to do, and it's okay. I mean, it's gonna turn out the way I think I'm picturing the house to be. And as you see, I colored also those areas also black. And I decided to go ahead also to add a little bit more plants. Now at first I decided to put a bush, but I was like, that's not gonna work. Like, I don't know what I was thinking to do that, okay? But I was just like, nah, I'm gonna just go ahead and stick with putting another little plant or something right here. But I don't want to overdo it, but just enough. So then I selected this, and then I decided that I wanted to rearrange probably the sides of the plants that I select, and maybe then I'll be okay with it. But then I was just like, I'll just stick with a little small little plants and put them up there. And then there it is. I was like, okay, I can picture that. And after that, I just went ahead and was like, what else I need to do? So I just went ahead and did some more trimming. Well, I decided to put black trimming right here, because I felt like that would kind of blend with the way I have the rest of the trimming up here. And I went ahead and put that up here too. And I'm going to expand my roofing. I'm going to push that back to at the time. Well, when I get the time to do so. But for now, I'm just showing you guys this part. And so far, I hope you like it. And here is my results. Ta-da! Mission have been completed. And yes, my HGTV remakeover, redo, rearrange, however you want to call it, is done. Look at that, and boom, pow. Yes, I didn't show y'all I had made a pool back there, but I did it. I did it. Okay. And here is the front, you guys. Yes, this is in the daytime, and I hope you have enjoyed my video, and I hope a lot of you have gotten your work done. And I mean work done, like your accomplishments. Whatever you want to do, just get it. Thank you so much for tuning in, y'all, for real. So guess what? I appreciate you. Have a blessed day. Make sure you like, subscribe, and leave your comments down below. And I'm out.